Alright cats, let's do this. This video is going to be showing some live product research and some of the search terms that I'd be using on PP ads or TikTok to try and filter out some of the shit products and get those nice fucking tasty products that we want to be selling that hit all the criteria that we were talking about in the previous product research vid. And then also we're going to be showing how we can make different custom avatars to apply to different angles for these products. So this is more applicable for people that want to straight away test off the bat a product with lots of different angles and lots of different ads, rather than maybe like around 10. We'd be doing like 20 to 30 or so of these that have different angles at different awareness stages, different parts of the funnel. So I'm going to show the kind of templates and processes that we've used that has been very successful for us on lots of different products that we use. Any new store that we launch, we do this exact same process. So you guys are going to be learning exactly from what we do even now, which is fucking fantastic. And then we're going to show how we script these ads as well. So we'll get the different angles for the different pain points of the product. And then we're going to be scripting these different angles as well. So it might be a fucking long one, but you'll have to bear with me and just see how the process goes, because it's going to make your work a lot more efficient for when you want to be testing new products, because this method is extremely effective from what we've learned. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll come over to PP ads, the classic. And I mean, PP ads is really good for just finding winning products in general. But what a lot of people probably don't do is they use the keywords. So using the keywords is basically just going to filter out all the kind of shit products that we don't want to be seeing. We want to be looking for niches with a lot of potential that can be sold all year round and have products that are fucking great. So and what I like to do for these is like use words that are associated with people's emotions, because people want to buy products that make them feel emotional. The creatives that work the best are the ones that play on people's emotions the most and make them feel obliged to buy it so that they can fix a problem that they didn't maybe know they had, or maybe a problem they were insecure about. And they want to do anything they can to get rid of that problem, so they want to buy your product. So we want to find products that can make people feel emotional, whether that's in a nice way or it makes them feel bad, but we can make them feel better with our product. We want to make people feel emotional. So using words like pain, people want to get rid of pain, or relief, relax, things like that are good if you want to find those kind of problem-solving products. And other ones you can use are like cute and love, things like that. So let's have a look. Let's type in cute and see what the fuck we can find.
Oh, who got you smiling like that? Like,
kill the lights, so baby, close your eyes.
Right, whatever. I mean, look how much fucking engagement all of these have. It's pretty mad.
no need to ask, he's a
Don't want to sell pills. What is it? Mushroom mints. Fair. DIY chains. Okay. Pajamas. Things like this. Yeah, I mean, they're alright, but they're not really making you feel emotional. We want something.
Oh my god, he knows my name!
Pathetic. Oh. Whatever. Okay, yeah, right.
Jolly Christmas. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
last Christmas.
This is a fucking great example that we can use, because this product hits a lot of the criteria and it's been around for a while. It's been pretty oversaturated, but this is a good example for how I can show you how to make the avatars and the different angles for this product. So that's pretty fucking great. So that literally came from just typing in cute and words that are emotional, because the likelihood is that people are going to be using them in their like descriptions here, and then you can find them. So why is this product down? Because it's pretty crazy. Like when you look at it, it's got that wow factor to it. It has a lot of emotion attached to it because people are putting their own customized personal touch to it. They're putting their own videos, their own pictures into this device. It's cool because it's like an adaptation of just a normal photo frame, and people love photos. Look at fucking Instagram. People love pictures. So we know there's like a demand for people wanting to like store their pictures or their videos. And this is a cool physical product where you're doing that. But the best thing about this is that this can be applied to so many different people. So the angle that this one is,
Jolly Christmas.
some friends,
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
a couple of tarts. So this is like a friend one, or maybe someone would just get it for themselves to store all their cute memories with their friends. But you could also do this for your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like relationships. What about pets, families, long distance relationships, people that aren't near you all the time, so you want to be reminded of their touch and their presence and all that cute shit. So you want to see videos of them. It's a pretty cool product because you could sell this for a high amount. I mean, look at it. It looks pretty fucking premium. It doesn't look tacky. It looks sick. When people come into your bedroom or they go into your house, they're going to be like, what the fuck is that? That's pretty cool. It's got that wow factor. There are loads of different angles with it, and it's making people feel emotional. So let's check now on this product how much content there is available for it. But I already know there's a lot of fucking content for it, which is great. Alright, yeah, so I just typed it in. It's called like a digital photo or video frame, memory frame. And look how many fucking views all these videos have. So this is good validation again that there's a lot of interest in this product. It goes viral. There's so much content available for it, which is great because that means there's a lot of B-roll available and a lot of like organic testimonial vids you can use. So like I said in the first vid, we would also be using some of these vids just like on their own, like for normal top of funnel testimonial style ones. But what we also want to do to fill out the funnel more, to give ourselves a better chance of hitting all these different potential audiences, because this can hit a load of different audiences, this kind of product. We want to also be making our own kind of scripted vids for this product because there are so many angles we can tap into here. So you would also just like take some of the most popular ones or the ones that get driving a lot of engagement, and you would test those ones as well. But we want to also be testing products that have a lot of B-roll footage available for it and making a bit of a longer form ad out of it with some structure and with an angle. So we can see there's a lot of content available here, which we can just download with Snaptic again and just store all of that as B-roll. And what we want to do then is we want to find out which kind of avatars we can make with this. So I just listed off quite a few there that we can make for it already. But we're going to use ChatGPT now and Amazon reviews to generate some more for us. So I'll show you how to do that. God, I just realised I had that fucking corner showing, but whatever. Also, before we'd go on to Amazon and we'd get all the reviews available to then start making the different avatars for the different pain points, we would want to make sure that the product is good quality. We want to check with our supplier or on CJ, make sure the pricing's right, make sure we can like get a good margin on this. So we'd want to like validate all that kind of stuff as well first. But let's say you've been given the green light from your supplier, they've got this, because I know this product, you can either have it where it's only vertical, or you can also have one that rotates, like it has a gravity sensor in it, so you can have like landscape and vertical for this product. So that's like another good USP to this one compared to other solutions. So that's another kind of ad you can make for this. You could be comparing this one to a shitter solution, to a shitter version that only you can have vertical pictures in it. So you just want to understand as much about the product as possible from your supplier, find out all the different like features of it, and then you're focusing on all the benefits with your marketing. But you want to know about some features like that, which are also like a massive benefit, and you can also use that in your ads. So we'll come over to Amazon and we will find this product, and I'll show you how we will go about it with ChatGPT and making the avatars. Alright, here we are then. So I've just typed in digital video frame and we'll just find one with like the most reviews. Like this one, even though it's a different product, like we're not selling this one, it does the same thing. So we're just looking for reviews here. Like it's gonna basically be functioning the same way. But if the exact same product you're using has the most reviews, that's the most ideal. But we'll find, like, this is the one we want to be selling and making ads for. So we'll try and find that one with the most reviews, which might be this here. So we'll have a look at the reviews, and basically what we do is we would just copy and paste all of, like, I'd say take like 20 to 30 or so different reviews, mixture of 5, 4, 3, 2 stars. Like, just get a real mixture of it, so that then basically you're giving ChatGPT as much data as possible about this product, so that it can identify all of the good things about the product, all the benefits, the different uses for it, the different kind of people that are going to be interested in it. Because if you don't give them reviews for it, if you just said make avatars for this product, ChatGPT doesn't know as much about the product, but we're actually giving it more information for it to learn, and then give us more information with the learnings it's had from us giving it. God, that made no sense. But you fucking get what I mean. We're basically just making ChatGPT's life easier, and it's going to be generating good content for us. So I'll just really quickly copy and paste all of the ads. Like, we'll just click on the read more bit so we can see the whole review for each of them. Just make sure. We'll do like 20 to 30 or so of these, and I'm going to just copy and paste them into a Word document or a Google Doc, so that it's all there, and then I can paste that into ChatGPT, and I'll show the template in just a second on what we're going to tell ChatGPT to make the avatars. Also, something else that you can consider is if the product you're looking for maybe doesn't have a load of reviews, like your specific one, like this one here does pretty much the exact same thing. It is the same device, it just looks different and is like made by a different company or whatever. But the function of this and the pain points are all going to be still extremely relevant, because it is the exact same product, but it's just like a different design. And like on this Christmas present, anniversary, Christmas gift, like these are all giving us different angles here, and there are way more reviews to choose from. So sometimes if the page you're on doesn't have many like great reviews, just do a bit of digging and find ones that are similar but are still going to be applied to your product, because it's still going to be the same kind of audiences. The product still has the same kind of function. Okay, so I've taken the reviews from Amazon and I've just like cut out these bits that say their name and the star and stuff, just so literally it's just saying the review section. So I've taken all of those, and then we're going to use these prompts that we've used just so that ChatGPT can generate some good, accurate and effective customer avatars and angles for us. So this is the kind of template that we've tested around, loads of different templates, and this kind of structure usually gets us the best results. So sometimes you can like play around with it a little bit, but this kind of general structure works pretty well. So I put it into ChatGPT here saying I'm selling this product using the data from these Amazon reviews below, and I'll insert them here. Please create 10 different customer avatars who each have individual and unique reasons for being interested in the product. Please create 10 different marketing angles for different audiences of people and explain why they are interested in the product. And then what I do is I literally just copy all of it. And let's see what it generates. Okay, so it's generated 10 for us, and it's given us the reason for the interest in the product and the marketing angle that you can use. So like the long distance grandparent, that's a really good one. Desires to stay connected with family members who live far away by displaying, like they can display the videos of their grandkids and photos, like a slideshow of their grandkids to keep them entertained, and it's a nice wholesome present for them to have. So that could either be like a gift for the grandparent, or the grandparent would want to buy it for themselves because they cherish their grandkids. It's like one of the most important things to them, and they want to have a product that is meaningful and customizable for them and looks cool. And also, like with this, because they're like an older audience, you'd want to make sure that you're getting across that the product's easy to use. So you'd want to maybe show in the ad that like how you'd connect just via Bluetooth from your phone to the device, making sure it's really easy because you don't want to put people off by making it seem like it's too difficult to use. And again here, pet owner, these are kind of things I said before. They want to cherish and display memories of their beloved pet. And this is kind of a cooler way of doing it rather than just having a normal picture. This is like it's an interactive one. It's kind of like, you know, those newspapers in Harry Potter that have like the moving people on it. It's like a cool futuristic kind of thing that's still cool for people to have even at any age. And you're highlighting the ease of setting up emotional value of keeping memories. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about like memories for people and making people feel really emotional about these products. And the retired couple reflecting on their glory days, like this is an easier way of storing your photos compared to like a scrapbook or like or books that you've had in the past where you put all your pictures in it. For old people, this is an easy way for them to access their pictures, which is what people want to look back on a lot. So these kind of ones here are like good angles. The grieving individual, I mean, that's a pretty sad one, but it's pretty good, I guess. Like you could market it to like if you've lost your grandma recently and want to honor her memory, then you can have something like this, like really playing on the emotion of people, because that, like, if I lost a grandparent, I wouldn't really mind getting something like that to you know, remember them. It's a nice product for that. So like this is another good emotional one. Just gift giving in general, and it's giving all these different examples: anniversaries, graduations, holidays, weddings, things like that, like based on achievements. Like there are so many angles with this. It hasn't even said about like relationships, like a boyfriend and a girlfriend or a long distance relationship. It says long distance grandparent here, but then you could use your intuition and think, well, maybe if someone lives at university and they miss their parents from back home, like there are so many different angles with it. So you could play around with the ones it gives you. Maybe sometimes it's not going to give you 10 perfect angles, but you can just play around with it, and you could ask again, like using these avatars as examples, please create 5 more avatars who would be interested in the product. An example could be a person in a relationship who misses their partner in the long term. So let's see what it says here. And also, like, lots of these could be good top of funnel angles, or like top middle of funnel, like they're appealing to people that maybe don't know about the product. Oh, there we go, the long distance couple. It's a pretty good one. Let's do the pet one again. But what was I saying before? Yeah, so these ones are talking about that. These are more like top of funnel kind of angles, but then you could also use product comparison ads. So using like the learnings from those other product research and creative videos that we've made, we know that we can make like comparisons to like a normal photo frame. So you could make like a picture comparison based, like a motion video frame compared to a standard picture, or this one compared to another solution. So if this one's the one that has like the gravity that moves all around and has other features that are better than other ones, then you can list those benefits compared to another solution. And yeah, you can just make a load of different kind of bottom of funnel, middle of funnel comparison ads for people that are kind of aware of the product or aware of other like similar kind of products, and you're trying to explain why this is the best option for them. So it's produced some good avatars for us here. The world traveler, that'd be a good one. Like if someone could bring that with them around the world and they can just add to it as they go. That's another good thing with this product, is like you can add to the product, you can add to like the footage you have on the device as you go. Like it doesn't have to just be one thing. It's completely customizable. You can use it whenever you want. So a world traveler, I guess that's a good one. And they want to add their new locations and new pictures and videos they've been to on it as they go. Or they can do that they can like send it to their parents, and their parents can like do it as they're around the world. Like there are so many different angles with these kind of products. That's what's good with it. So I'll show an example now. Like I'll pick a couple of these and I'll show the how we would write a script for it, or how we would get ChatGPT to write a script for these angles. Okay, so now we've got the customer avatars and the different angles that we want to be working with. Like if you can make like however many you want to for the angles, it really depends, and you can like keep playing with ChatGPT to create more angles for you. This is the best way of like producing these angles and giving you ideas for the angles. So now we've got the angles. Now we want to be giving it another prompt to create a script for us. But ChatGPT is not really going to know how to make a really good Facebook ad. So we have to give it some data and like a point of reference to know how to write the script. Because I did this at the start, I didn't feed it like winning scripts from other brands or other products beforehand. So it didn't really know how to write it. And it would write it really formally, and it would like make it seem like a telly commercial, like a television advert, and be really over the top formal. The language wasn't right. So what we learned was that using winning ad examples from Facebook from brands is the best way of doing that. And the way you do that is just going on the ad library, downloading the video, going on like a transcripting AI app, and then transcribing it, and then feeding that text from the ad, like the transcript, into ChatGPT as a reference. And I'll show that in just a second. So let's say that the product you're using, there are lots of different ads for this product from different brands, and there are lots of winning ads available that are proven to do well, proven to drive high conversions. That's what we want, because that's the type of ad that is working. So we want to use that as a point of reference with ChatGPT. So if the product you're using has another store, like that's how you found it, like another store has been running it up and you've done all of the checks on Shop Hunter to know that it's like validated, then you can look on their ad library at like one of their oldest ads that's still active now, because that would have been like spending the most money, I imagine, and like their older ads are going to be the ones that are probably the most effective for them. So what we do, I'll give an example of like a brand. So this brand Fabulove, this is like a drop shipping brand that do the jewelry, like personalized jewelry, like love based products, like Valentine's Day, just relationship stuff in general, like this Eternal Rose box with a engraved necklace. Like it's all customized, so it's kind of relevant for this product as well, because this is a customized product that can be used for loved ones as well. So this is like a good example. So they're already like doing like decent numbers. I don't know how accurate it is, but like they are doing good numbers. This brand's been around for a while. So we'd go onto their ad library, we'd like type in, put all here, and then find their brand. And then on the filters, we'd want to filter it to just the videos, and then active ads. You can't see that. So just the active ads and the videos. And then we're going to like go down the page and find some of like the best ads that are like maybe 30 to 45 to a minute long. And they have like a decent like script and structure to them, because then we can use the transcript from that as a good structure point for us to use in our ad. So let's listen to this.
How bright that is! Our names are on it! This isn't just an ordinary rose. At Fabulove, we created a rose that is preserved to last years on end. Rotate the rose to reveal a personalized necklace with you and your partner's names engraved. And the best part is the reaction your loved one has when you gift it to them. Why am I like this? Look at the the flower with it to keep too. Visit fabulove.com to get them the perfect gift today. How bright that is! Our names are on it!
Shut up. Pretty good emotional driven ad, and it's showing the results after, like that's like the main thing, is that you're giving it as a gift to someone and then you're seeing the reaction from them, and it's showing that in the ad. So then the person watching the ad's like, oh, I want to make my girlfriend feel like that, so I'll get them this product. And it explains a little bit about the product as well. Let's watch it back again.
This isn't just an ordinary rose. At Fabulove, we created a...
So you could be like, this isn't just an ordinary photo frame. And then you show in the hook that it's a different thing, and it's showing like a visual video on the photo frame, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's bringing you in.
A rose that is preserved to last years on end.
This will make memories last for a lifetime, and you can add to it as you go. Like, things like that. You can just pick up on little nuances, like what they're mentioning in this, how does that relate to your product? You can look at like various different brands at the different like winning ads they have, and just understand their structure and try and mimic that, but twist it around for your own product.
Rotate the rose to reveal a personalized necklace with you and your partner's names engraved.
It's personalized for you and your girlfriend, you and your pet, like whatever it is you want. Like, all of this is relevant for the product we're selling.
And the best part is the reaction your loved one has when you gift it to them.
Why am I like this?
And then showing that reaction afterwards. So this is like a pretty fucking ideal structure that we would want to use. So how do we get the video? Right click, inspect element, and then let me show you. You can see here, there's the video link right here. So we just want to copy this.
How bright that is!
And then from here, save video, and it's saved as an MP4. So then you've literally just got the ad. And then what we're going to do while that's downloading is we're going to come over to this app called transcriptor.com. And I've used this before, it's pretty fucking ideal. You literally just upload the file in English, standard, transcribe. I think it's like a free trial as well, like for a certain amount of minutes worth of transcription as well, which is pretty ideal. So while this is processing, I'll just show you, this is like the second prompt we're going to do. So we've already got the avatars and the angles that we want to use. Now we want to know, okay, how are we going to write the script for it? Or how is ChatGPT going to make life easier for us, more efficient, and help us out with writing it? Because ChatGPT can like probably write the script to like 80% of its true like effectiveness, or 90%, and then you can just make a few little adjustments if you want to make it more personalized, or if you want to mention maybe an extra benefit or compare it to something else. But it writes out like the bulk of the ad for you in a pretty good way, so long as you give it like a good, already proven ad script. So we'd add this, we'd say this is an example of a Facebook ad script that's working very well. Using this example of the script, create a Facebook voiceover script for whichever customer avatar it is that you're explaining. So let's say we were going to do it for the pet owner. We would say for customer avatar 4. Please only use the narrator script and speak in first person, because sometimes it goes like, hey, this is Al, and it just sounds really weird and forced. So once that's finished processing, oh, it has, okay, so we'll click on it here. Get full version. What? Okay, so I just had to fucking pay for that account quickly, but you'll be able to find a free one for easy. Okay, so you copy this script here into the ChatGPT prompt, and I'm using this kind of prompt, but I've had a couple goes on this just now because it can get a bit fidgety. So you can use this template at first, and then if the script that it's giving you isn't exactly ideal and isn't exactly what you want, then you can just like play around with it a little bit. With ChatGPT, it takes a little bit of just manipulating it, playing around with it, but then eventually you can get like a good script out of it. So what I've done is, below is an example of a Facebook advertising script that is very good and working well. Please use the following script as a reference for the structure of the ad scripts I would like to make. So I've inserted the transcription of the ad that was doing well for the other brand. And as you can see, I've done this 4 times now because it does take a bit of like playing around with it. So I originally put in this, and then I just kept testing it out, adding in little bits, like use the same script structure, write the script in the exact same format, because before it was writing it out too long, so I wanted to like shorten it out, keep to this structure, and now it's done that, which is, that's the thing, you just got to keep reaffirming, speaking to ChatGPT, telling it to fucking behave, and then you can get a good script out of it. So yeah, I did it for the long distance couple. And this is the script that it's given us here. So I'll show an example of, like, we've got this script here, and for each angle, so this is a good angle here, we want to have 3 different hooks, which I'll write out in a second for this. So we can keep like the main bulk of it the same, but then we'll just like add in 3 hooks, and I will like I might do like a few little tweaks with this, but I'll keep the general structure of it the same as this ad. And yeah, I'll show that now. So the script it's given me here, I've just written out these hooks quickly, but the script that it's given me is talking from like the brand's perspective, but I want to make it a bit more authentic and relatable for people. So I'm going to write it in like the perspective of the boyfriend, saying about like, this is the gift to get for your girlfriend if they're missing you, if you're missing them. This is going to make things easier in your relationship. It's going to make us feel more connected because that's the struggle they're going through. That's the main pain point, is that they just miss each other. And so a product like this is going to bring them closer together. So that's the good thing about this product, and this angle in particular. There are other brands like Nomisk, where their main angle, which is like the period pad, the heated period pad thing that you put around your stomach, and their main angle, I remember, was like for boyfriends getting it for their girlfriends. Like that was the main angle that worked for them, and then they really honed in on that. So it does show that like this kind of angle can really work. But if you do a test and you don't try out different angles, you might have never known that, and you'll think that the product test didn't work because the product was shit. But the fact is that you just didn't tap into the right audience. So this is why testing these kind of different audiences in this way, using the ad structure on Facebook that we talk about, is the best chance of getting your product to work. Okay, so I just wrote this kind of script out because some of it was a bit formal from ChatGPT again, but I wrote out like the 3 different hooks that are really trying to grab the attention of the user, and you'd use like a really good visual B-roll clip or like a TikTok clip of someone using the product. You can play around with the different hooks for the different videos. And then you're kind of going into explaining the situation a bit more, getting into the pain point a bit more, saying we miss each other so much. And I really wanted to try and make her feel happy and put a smile back on her face. And then this bit, I saw other people, a bit of social proof to kind of build a bit more trust, showing that other people have used it, because then that's going to make you, trust in the product more. This isn't just any photo frame, so you're comparing it to something else, showing that this is better, and then you're explaining a bit more about the mechanism of the product, like what it actually does, but also the benefits of it, and that it's reminding you of the memories that mean the most to you. So it's reminding you of those happy memories that make you feel happy and at your best. So it's really going into the emotional kind of pain points of the customer in this part. And then this part, like the best part, like an extra bonus, is seeing her face light up and like, oh, it's so sweet, so nice. And then at the end, you're just adding a bit of extra urgency with like the call to action, saying like, if you want to cheer up your girlfriend, because who doesn't want their girlfriend to be happy if you're lucky enough to get one? And then like a little, oh, but hurry, they're 50% off, like a little thing to make you hurry, have that urgency to go and buy it. So this would be like a good example of a script that ChatGPT gives you the inspiration for, but then you can edit it yourself and like go dig into these pain points, explain the benefits, make the customer feel more emotional about it. And then once you've got this script made, you can then also do this. So we'll copy it and we'll come into here, just copy it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to replace this script with this one because now it's more relevant. We can get rid of the hooks because you can just make those yourself. But this is what we'd usually do. So like, I'd usually make the first script on my own using the guidance of ChatGPT, and then after that, ChatGPT understands the structure a bit more, and because this is based on this product, it develops an understanding for it a bit more, so it's able to make a better script for you. So we would replace this script with this one now, and then we'd apply this for all the different avatars. So I'll just do one of them for an example. Put this in. And we'll choose avatar. Oh god, I can't even see them right now. Let's do the pet one. Wherever that was. God, I feel like such a retard. I can't find it. Okay. Explain how the digital. And then basically in this bit you're just explaining this section. Who want to cherish the memories of their beloved pet. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, well, so this is talking about their dog dying. But that's pretty emotional, and I mean, a lot of people would do that as well. So you could maybe have one for the pet where your pet's still alive, but then also you could have one where the pet's passed away. It's giving you the little brand name here. Losing my very best friend. See, this script's actually fucking sick now. This is the thing, now it knows, it's like learning as it goes. Like, the first one, I had to put a lot of effort into it to like make it better. It still gave me a little guideline, but now like this on its own is pretty fucking sick. Like, I don't even need to edit this. I can just, all I need to do is just add in a hook. So that's the thing. Once you get the first one rolling, then they just keep getting better and better for each avatar, each angle you want to make. So I'm glad that's shown there, how fucking good that is. And so once you've made the script, then you're going to need a voiceover for someone to use to say the words of the script. So you can either use like a TikTok voice generator, like TikTok text-to-speech, that works well, or you can use 11 Labs here, which is just using AI voices. And you can just go on this explore page and look how many fucking voices there are here. There's like an insane amount. And you can find middle-aged American male, like loads of these sound really genuine, and like you wouldn't even know that AI.
If we did the things we are capable of, we would astound ourselves.
So, yeah, you can literally use these 11 Labs to then narrate your scripts that you're making. So yeah, that gives you guys a good little overview of how you can test more creatives, more angles, even from the very start. Like, we've literally shown just finding a product on PP. We've addressed a load of different angles and pain points, and we've shown how to make scripts with it. And you can literally just use this exact process and follow the steps that I've shown here, and you can replicate this for all your brands that you want to launch. You can also, like I said before, you can use the testimonial TikTok style ones as well that are kind of the top of funnel. But then this is just building out your funnel a bit more. It's giving you a better chance of reaching those audiences that you might not have done beforehand. Like with this one, we're giving ourselves the best chance. Having like 20 to 30 or so creatives, maybe, I don't know, between 8 to 10 different angles, and you have 3 variations of each angle, which are just 3 different hooks. I think that's like one of the best ways you can give yourself the best option, the best chance of being successful with your product tests. And as you can see, ChatGPT can make pretty fucking sick scripts for you as well. And then you can just like change them a little bit if you want to as well. But it's really handy using ChatGPT. And using the winning scripts from other brands is like the best way of doing that, because it's giving ChatGPT the data to then know how to write the scripts. You can't just give ChatGPT license to make the scripts for you from the start, because it doesn't know how to. So you gotta play with it a little bit and give it the information that it needs to then be able to be effective for you. But yeah, any products you find, you can replicate this exact same process. You want to find products like this one. This is like a good example that has all these different angles you can go into and has all these different pain points, all these different avatars. This is like, if you have a product like that, you want to test in this kind of way, I'd say. And you can see it doesn't take long. ChatGPT makes this process really fucking quick and easy. So yeah, hopefully this has been very beneficial for you guys. And I mean, it's pretty fucking valuable information. And we replicate this a lot on all the different products that we launch. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.